It is a very cold day out here. We're going to stay up for about 30 minutes and we're going to finish carving, or probably, I don't know, totally finish, but one of these, I call it a pocket camping spoon. And we've got the bowl almost completely done. And we're going to start doing some sanding on it, but old piece of wood found over in the old wood line there. And pretty much what I do. I don't, none of the wood's ever bought. It's all just found over here in the edge and stuff like that. So we had a big snow, I don't know, about 2 days ago, and it's melting. You probably see the leftovers out over there and stuff, but it's about 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Nice little breeze blowing. I say nice, but it's kind of cold on the hands. You rarely ever see me wear gloves, but this is a really old piece of wood that we found over there in the woods and buried up underneath the leaves and stuff. I'm surprised it has held on this long, but it has. So we're gonna carve it. Like I say, it's cold out here, so we're gonna stay up here about 30 minutes and have ourselves a little time here. Everything's dripping, soaking wet, frozen, all at the same time. Hear the squirrels out in the distance. Really starting to come out with some nice grain in there. All right, I'll show you what it looks like here in the bowl area. Made from a really old piece of wood we found over in the woods. Now we'll turn it around like this. Yeah, I hear you, squirrel. All right, we've got 11 people in the room. Good to see y'all. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and make a comment on one of the videos so I can find you and I'll return the favor. A lot of birds out here. Just put a Bird Bath Wednesday video up, so if you like watching birds, going over to the channel's videos, and we do it every Wednesday. Put a video of the squirrels and birds and other critters that happen to come by. Sometimes raccoons, possums. Okay. You probably see all the stuff dripping everywhere. My goodness, man. I guess that definitely means the temperature come up above 32 Fahrenheit. I hear you, bird. If you want to come over here and do this, I'll go over there. All right, man. Blistering barnacles. How's everything in the UK today, man? Grandma Teresa, it's good to see you too. All right, I appreciate you coming in. This is what I call my little pocket campers. I made a bunch of these when it was really hot. The weather was you know, super hot, and got them up to what I call blank status. And then now that we're in cold weather, it's easier to work out here than it is when it's 98 degrees, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Although I agree, if it being too hot, it's about the same as being too cold, right? RJ, good to see you, man. Awesome, appreciate it. Okay. All right. And we got 32 people in the room or watching, and hit that like, that subscribe for me. Make a comment in one of the videos. That way I can come return the favor if you're running a channel. You can hear stuff falling. Big old things of ice and everything. All right, man. Yeah, I prefer the cooler weather too. I really do, man. It's easier to work in, but once it swings to the extreme, you know, it's like below freezing, and everything you do, you gotta wear gloves. And you know me, I hardly ever wear gloves, but this one here, I didn't. But, yeah, I enjoy watching your various coin collections and everything else. It's really cool. Yep. All right, let's see here. All right, we got 53 people in the room. All right. Oh yeah, my pleasure, man. I enjoy watching it. It's almost like a morning tradition now. Let's see what you've got going on when you do your rides, and show you various coins and your mail and everything. Then we go over to Island Aviation at the Azores and see what they got going on and all that. So, and Apple, you know Apple, cute little animals and stuff. And all right, let's see here. All right, 36 people 43 people in the room. 6 thumbs up. I appreciate it, guys. Y'all hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button for me. Make a comment if you're wanting a new subscriber. I'll come over and visit with you. But I gotta know where to find you. And we got our little hook knife here that we work the bowl. And this is a detail knife, and that's where you can get into those real tight spaces. Let's see here. All right, Bud Files, good to see you. Jimmy, we are making a small camping type spoon that you can put in your pocket. Carry it with you where it won't break. You get those old plastic ones, they break. Guarantee you that's not gonna break. Not gonna break at all. And none of the wood we buy, we go find it out in the woods and all that. Sue and Joe, let's see who else is in here. Hope everybody's doing good. We're just finishing up. I don't know whether you can see the snow out in the background here, but we had a big snow about 2 days ago, and it's still quite cold. It's starting to melt, but well, we got 65 people watching. 7 thumbs up. Yeah, awesome. Birds are all out there having a good time, man, eating worms and everything else. Bird foot seed. All right. Yeah. Awesome, man. Well, everybody's having a great day. It is, what time is it around here? It's 10 o'clock a.m. here on the U.S. East Coast. I'm located in Newport News, Virginia, about 6, 7, 8 miles from the Atlantic Ocean. It gets cold here, but we normally don't get a lot of snow, but we've already had, 2? Yeah, man. And now they're talking about maybe another one on Sunday, maybe. And we haven't even hit winter yet. Yeah. It's 3 p.m. here in the UK. Awesome, yeah. So you are roughly 5 hours in front of me. Excellent. That's why we used to say, I'd say morning, you say afternoon. Right? All right, let's see here. Let's take a look at how it's looking. I don't want to go too hard and break the thing, but you can see the bowl. We still got a little bit we could go down. And you don't want to put a lot of pressure on it, especially get down this close to the bottom. Then not to mention, one slip of this and emergency room will be going, huh? Just kind of shave it off and make it nice and smooth. And we'll get sandpaper up in there. These are sanding blocks. This is a 60 grit. Buy these at off of Amazon or pretty much any place, I guess. And come in different grits and a lot easier than just holding a plain old piece of sandpaper. All right. Freedom spot. Yeah, I think we really are going to have a winner this time. Because I was just watching the long range stuff and they were talking about, what was the word they were using? The atmosphere was reloading itself for the eastern part of the country, the United States and Canada and everything. But I think we are. I think the pattern has shifted. We've went through decades where it's pretty easy. Now, not so much. TNT Aquatics, good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. Hit that like button, subscribe button for me, man. Go on over. We're always up to something. Yeah, I really do think you're right. Wintertime is going to give us a good one this year. All right. All right. We got 43 people in the room. We got 9 thumbs up. We got about another 15 or 20 minutes, but it's cold out here too. I don't mind telling you. Wind is starting to pick up. All right, let's take our sandpaper here. I put this thing on the drying rack. I think we probably made this blank late September and put it over on the drying rack, and it really changed the color to it. You know, I'm wanting to say this is probably cedar. I think it probably is. It's hard, and it was laid over there in that pile of, that's on where the forest is at there. And one thing about this kind of wood, it will not go bad. And yes, you can make spoons and bowls and everything else out of cedar and pine and everything else. Because once you get it to the point that you're working it, there's no resin left in it. It doesn't. I mean, you can see here, it's just about as dry as it can be. And like I said, I made this blank, late September. Put it over in the drying rack, and it was 95, 100 degrees, and I make a bunch of them, blanks, in the warmer months, and then when it gets cold or cooler, I come out here and finish them up. I like to make these little camp, small pocket camp spoons and coffee scoops and stuff like that. Yeah. And the thing about it is you don't really have to spend money. If you got some woods near you, or your tree fell down, or your neighbor's tree fell down, just, need yourself a little piece of wood, and go in and grab a spoon from inside the house, then bring it up, trace it on a piece of wood, and then whatever means you have of chopping it, you can do it the old-fashioned way by hand, or you can get a Dremel, some type of rotary tool, and keep doing it until your mind and your eye are pleased with what you see. All right. Let's see. Hiking with Jackie Boys. Great to see you, man. Uncog. Good to see you, man. My number got leaked and people are sending me weird pictures, huh? I guess that don't surprise me any these days. Yep. That's why you come into a room where you carve spoons. Ain't no weird pictures to be seen. Yeah. Jackie Boy, how's everything in your part of the world, man? Hope everything's doing good. We got 61 people watching. 11 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button. Make a comment on one of the videos so I can know how to find you and return the favor. All right, let's turn this guy back over. Sound like I hear an ice scraper out in the distance. I believe so. Doing good. Awesome, yeah. All right. Are you in Texas or U.S. Southwest or? I am here in the southeast corner of Virginia, right on the Atlantic Ocean. A little area just north of Norfolk, Virginia, called Newport News. Really starting to bring out some neat grain in there. And what I do with these spoons, once I bevel the front of it off, I actually try, bringing it up to my mouth and see whether it's easy to do, because if it's too thick here, it's going to do nothing but create problems for you. You understand, Antonio? Awesome, man. Well, happy holiday. Uncog, good to see you. All right. This will be pretty cool once we get it all the way down past all these scrape marks where we use the knife. And I'll take the detail knife here and shave down high spots. And this thing is sharp, very sharp. Right. Collie, what is it you make, man? All right, well, I'll show you. Okay. These are little tiny spoons that you can use for camping. You put in your backpack, your back pocket, and take them out. You go on your little walk, your little camp. solid. Won't break like the old plastic ones. I make small spoons, coffee scoops. Sometimes we make bigger spoons, but I still prefer the smaller stuff. You can make it last longer, or I should say the stick goes further in making stuff. And I never buy it. We just go over and hunt it up in the wood line over there. Well, yeah, you could use this as a coffee scoop. You got something like this and it's just slightly too long, then take your little saw or something and knock off an inch or two and everything. And of course, the way we drink coffee around here, the coffee pot's about yay big, the storage thing, so. And no poison wood, right? Well, I've never had any poison wood. We use mostly maple, spalted maple, cedar, elm. Use all sorts of fruit woods like a cherry tree. We've got nectarine wood, plum wood, apple wood, peach. Did I say plum? But we find all sorts of stuff, and we've got a lot of trees growing here. So, all right, JG, are you from Brazil? Is that what that is? I think it's Brazil, right? Okay, man. I got 35 people in the room. 13 thumbs up, man. Hit that like for me. Hit that subscribe. Watch another one of the videos in the feed there and make a comment, and I'll return the favor to you. Come over and visit you. Just put a video up this morning, about 8 or 9 minutes of birds and squirrels and everything else eating, and we had a big snow 2 days ago. We got videos of some snow camping, hot tents coming up. Like you, tree, it's poison, so maybe not good for the spoon. Well, I don't know. We don't have anything like that over here, as far as I know. This is a area where you're going to find mostly like the hardwoods, your maples and your oaks, and you'll find pines and cedars and elm and any type of fruit tree that could grow in this latitude. This area is known for, it can get really hot, but it's usually pretty wet, and it can get cold, but not like devastating Arctic cold. We get snow now and again, and we're on a streak already. Third snow of the year, and we haven't even hit winter yet. All right, let's turn this guy like this so we can work on that beveled edge there. Sound like the airport is alive and well over there today. You hear the ice hitting, it's coming out of the trees off the side of the house, workshops and everything else. So, all right, man. 63 people. Good to see all of you. Yeah, I sound like a snowplow back behind us. Thud. Yeah, we're getting down to the smooth finish now. Flip it over and do the other bevel here in a minute. Like I said, before you satisfied with the size of it, when you do stuff like that, practice bringing it up to your mouth and make sure that it's not too thick. It stayed on that dry rack so long it almost turned like a rust color. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what we're getting there. Still got a few spots here. We're gonna turn it like this. Right. 73 people in the room, 15 thumbs up. All right. Yeah, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and go to the channel, watch another video, and make a comment, and I'll come and visit you. Make it easy on me to find you. Right. Yeah, we did make 2 or 3 coffee scoops that were specifically coffee scoops last week and week before. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, we're getting there. We probably need a little bit more work right in here and right along in there. Nomadic Camping, good to see you. All right. Enjoy with Nummy, good to see you. All right. Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, hit that like button for me. That's subscribe if you haven't already. Good to see all of you. Make a comment or something so I can return the favor if I'm not already subscribed to you. So how's everything in your part of the world there, Nomadic Camping? You can probably see the snow in the background over here. A couple days ago we had a good one. So still got to work on this handle a little bit, a little rough right in through here. But for a piece of old wood found over there in the woods, I'd say this has come out pretty good here. Yeah. TNT Aquatics, your shorts are entertaining. Definitely subscribe. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I got you. Short videos, okay. Yeah, I'm glad we cleared that up. Okay. I appreciate it. Yeah, anybody wants to try this, man, just drop me a line, man. We'll do a video. Go step by step. Yeah, doing good. I hope to get a hike in today. Wow, Virginia. Yeah, Virginia has snow. It sure does. This is actually the third snow, but this one right here was the one that really stuck. And I'm wanting to say it was between 5 and 7 inches right here, but a little further up the road to the north of here, it really came down. And I'm, I don't know, maybe 40 miles from the North Carolina border, right where near Norfolk, Virginia. I'm actually in a little city called Newport News. The ocean's about less than 10 miles away from here, the Atlantic Ocean. It is definitely a wet mess out here today. All right, 67 people in the room, man. 15 thumbs up. Awesome. That is so awesome. Let's see here. Let's use our detail knife here. Look, kind of looks a little high there. Yeah, these things are sharp. So if you get into this, be mindful. Might be a good idea to wear a glove even when it's hot, but I usually don't. But this is the hand that if it's going to get poked, stabbed, cut, this is where we have, man, where you're, controlling things, holding things, and all right. Yeah, my uncle lived in Colonial Heights, Virginia. Oh, okay, that's about 3 hours north of here. I've been up there that way a time or few. Not a bad place to live. Really getting windy. Oh, goodness. Everything's dripping. It's supposed to jump from 35, 36 at this moment up to about 51 here in a couple hours. The winds are coming out of the southwest. Our good friends in Texas are sending us some rain. All right. Got 76 people in the room, 16 thumbs up. Appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up, that subscribe. Go see look at one of the videos. We did a bird bath video up this morning. And a bunch of different types of birds and squirrels doing their thing. And when that snow hit a couple days ago, we managed to get out and do some hot tent, winter type activities inside the tent, and some other videos pertaining to the snowstorm, time lapsing and everything. It's cool watching it stack up. All right, 71 people in the room. All right, guys. We're running like podcasts and even spoon courses, of how to do this kind of stuff. And yeah, don't hesitate to drop a line, man. Email, whatever. I'll talk to you and get you going. Like I say, if you don't have, you don't want to do it by, like this, you can always use a Dremel or anything else. All right. We're up to 32 minutes. We'll hang on for a bit longer. I said I was going to do 30, but I want to get this part done real quick, and then we'll call it a day, and we'll do this again here in a couple days. And what I don't get done here, or maybe I'll just put this one to the side. That way you can see the done product. I'll just work on something else. Okay, let's see what we have. 63 people. All right, man. Hit that thumbs up for me. Subscribe. We'll have ourselves a big old spoon carving party. Here in a few days or so, we'll actually go out here in the woods and locate a piece of wood and bring it back and start the process and follow along and make your own spoon. Get good at it and make your own unique design and everything. Yeah, River grain is really starting to pop out now. This is gonna be cool. Nice spoon. Guarantee you, you keep this clean after you use something like that, it'll last for a long, long, long time. Yeah. All right. I know people ask, how long does it take? Well, when you're doing a spoon in a video like this, you could probably do something like this in a couple of hours if you wanted to, but I'm never in a rush. I enjoy doing it. I'm just turned 65 years old on November 4th, and retired, and just enjoy and just doing things and staying busy. All right, let's turn it around. Then we can hit the other angle. Let's take a look at our screen here real quick. All right, got 80 people in the room. All right, as you're passing through, if you're not staying with us, hit that like for me. Hit that subscribe. Watch long enough. Hit that subscribe. You'll visit and watch another video, and if you're wanting a new subscriber, make a comment in one of the videos so I can find you. Say new friend here, and as soon as I get to you, I'll come and see you. All right, let's take a look. Let's do a little experiment here. All right. You think that would be able to approach your mouth for eating purposes? Or do we need to shave it off a little more? All right, 90 people in the house. All right, man. 20 thumbs up, man. All right. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and come on over. You tell me who you are, I'll come and visit you. All right. A little bit of a hot spot right there. TNT. It looks good to me, man. I appreciate that. All right. Yeah. And like I said, when you do stuff like that, you can adjust it. Not everybody holds their spoon in the same way, or I guess we could even say has the same size mouth, right? So that's a good thing about doing stuff like that. You just can modify your design as on the fly and stuff, and enjoy doing it. Go hunt for your wood. I mean, you can buy it if you want to, but I guess a lot of people can just go out in the yard or out in the wood area and pick something up. Unless you happen to live in a big city or something, I guess. It'll be pretty cool once you get all the sanding done and everything. Let's see if we can take a little piece of this stone and give you an idea of what it's going to look like once it catches stain. Oh yeah, that's going to be cool looking. Yeah. Yeah. The coffee cake loving bitch. It's good to see you, man. How's everything in your part of the world? But yeah, it's going to be a pretty neat color or design pattern up in there. All right. I got 68 people in here. Got 22 thumbs up. But hit that thumbs up for me. Subscribe and Let's see what the temperature is. Oh, we're up to a magic 40 Fahrenheit. Everything's dripping and melting. And let's see, we putting that little bit of moisture on there, right back down to sand in it. Okay. All right. So, does anybody else carve spoons and work lathes and stuff? Okay, man. Been a really good day, man. Real active audience, spread all over the world. I appreciate all of y'all being here. I just got hit in the head by these ice. Jeez, man. It is dripping and it's soggy. Yeah, it sure is. That's what's falling. All right, let's see. We got 55 people in the house and 23 thumbs up. Arguably, the part that takes the longest for me is always the sanding and the final shaping things. You can kind of really knock off a bunch of wood, pretty quick when you on your basic design. And if you trace it, you have a like coloring a picture. So, um, but this part is what usually takes me the longest. And I enjoy it. So I mean. That wind is really starting to pick up now. All right, let's turn it this way. See if we can't. Okay, 50 people. All right, yeah. 23 thumbs up. Yeah, man, there's really no right or wrong to it. It's if you get into something like this, what's pleasing to your eye is what you do, man. So. Looking good. All right, Brad, 32. Good to see you, man. Huh? Not really, man. It's fun. You get as old as I am, 65 years old, retired. You know, stuff like this. It's just a way to get you back outside and active, and and you're always thinking about what's next as far as the projects go. All right, let's take a look at our spoon, the bowl. We're getting close. We could probably go down a little further, but I want to make sure that I have enough wood right here in the nose that if I have to bring this down some, it'll allow us to go to your mouth without no problem. And I call it test flying. Test flying the spoon, because it ain't gonna do no good if you can open your mouth as wide as you can get and stuff, but I still can't drive it up in there. So there's a hook knife, come in a bunch of different sizes. This one has a little pointy thing on there. You can dig out issues and stuff. But use your thumb to guide it, and don't put a whole lot of pressure on it if you get into this, because it's a surefire way of getting hurt. It surely is. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's narrow enough to fly it up to the feeding spot, And I think it's definitely deep enough to get you a mouthful of soup or chili or something. I'd say it's every bit of deep as a teaspoon. It might even approach tablespoon depth. Kind of hard to tell, right? Yep, test flying the spoon. Loads of craftsman mechanics on it tonight. I love the spoon. What's the finish you're putting on it? By the way, we will be putting food grade mineral oil. We put old coffee grounds in that same liquid. It's all in a big old thing, glass jar. I've even been known to crunch up some old dead brown leaves and let that all marinate up in there, and it gives that nice brown color. We probably won't do that today because it's so cold. It's really, really chilly. Kamari Barbosa. I hope I said that right. Kamari, nice to have you. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, you want to do your stain in your ceiling when it's not stone cold freezing. I mean, it's still. I still got snow on the ground, so it's chilly. All right, we got 47 people, 29 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up for me and hit that subscribe button, because we're getting right close to the end of our little live here for the day, and then we'll be back here in a couple of days, and I'll probably just hold off on this. That way we can see the progression of it. So come back here, watch the little shorts, and we'll mention when we're going to go live. And I say we, me, us, all of us. I would highly recommend that if you do this, even when you're in the warmer months, whatever hand that you're going to use to guide things or balance things off and stuff like that, put one of those gloves that'll retard from a knife from getting you or something. So, since it's around the corner, any dishes we plan for Christmas? No, no real plans. I think we're probably just gonna go easy and light today. Probably like make finger sandwiches and some crackers and cheese. And, like summer sausage, black olives. Just an easy menu. Thanksgiving we went all out, did a turkey dinner, and mashed potatoes and stuffing and all that. But my wife still works, so I don't want to burden her down too much on the day when she should be just chilling and sitting down and everything. All right, let's show you our progress for the morning. What do you think? I think it's coming along pretty good. Profile as such, where I believe that would be approachable to the mouth, might still take yet more off, and that would definitely give you a generous slurp. So, yeah. Let's get that little tiny piece shaved off inside there. If you have Amazon where you're at, you can buy these right on there. Beavercraft sells them. Big range in prices, just depends on how big of a budget you got and what you want to do with it. All right, one last little thing here. I'll show you. All right. There's the back of the spoon. Let's grab us a piece of this ice or snow or whatever like that. Melt it in a little hand here. And this is like, it kind of gives you an idea of what your work will look like. So you can see what continued sanding will do. You're going to see patterns starting to develop inside of there. Yeah. All right. We're approaching our hour mark. What do you use to seal the wood? I use mineral or food safe mineral oil, and I put old coffee grounds. I'll put tea bags in there sometimes. Old brown leaves. I put in a big old giant glass jar, and it has a most rich brown, kind of a coffee-ish caramel color, and that when this finishes, that's what the kind of a color it will be. Yeah, maybe you might use it for ice cream. Yeah, I think for ice cream we'd probably make it a little bit broader and make it sharper. That way, you probably have to really push down good and hard if with a broad end like this, or broad nose. Okay. Anybody else have any other questions? Like I say, you want to learn how to do this, man, we'll do lives and often as we can, and we got our shorts running. You can see how we do it there. So, a woodpecker over there. They're like, I'm watching you. Yeah. So, anyway, y'all have a great day. It has been a pleasure to have all of you here. And before you leave, hit that thumbs up for me. Subscribe. Watch another video on the channel. Comment. Say new friend here, and I'll come and see you. So, thank you so much, man. Y'all have a great day. Take care.